Isn't your criticism of your opponent on this very matter, where you live, hypocritical, since in 2002 you moved from the windward side, where you were a lifelong resident, to Hawaii Kai to run for the city council?
Keoki, what people need to understand and recognize here is that in 2002, my seat in the Hawaii State House of Representatives was eliminated in redistricting. I could not have sought re-election had I wanted to. And much more importantly here, I stand by that it's important to live in the district when you seek to run for that seat. But more importantly here, it's not where you live, because as I said before in my previous answer, there have been several representatives in Hawaii's history who have not lived in their district, including my current colleague, Mazie Hirono. The reason this is all coming up as an issue is because Colleen Hanabusa has made it an issue in her previous runs for the U.S. Congress in 2002 and 2006, when she very clearly articulated that it was important to live in the district you're seeking to represent. I think it's a good principle, and it's a principle to which I agree with.
A rebuttal for Ms. Hanabusa.
You know, it's very interesting, because I thought the original position of Charles was that we couldn't vote for ourselves, and I thought that's what he did with both Mr. Case and myself. I think that what you have to put this into context. The 2nd Congressional District has always felt that everything was Honolulu-centric, and even those of us in the legislature concentrated on Honolulu, irrespective of where we were. And we were merely pointing out who was there and who wasn't there. I also find it rather troubling, because I'm not sure how Charles was able to vote for himself in Hawaii Kai, because he never surrendered his seat in Kaneohe, because you would have to, I believe, resign in order to register to vote in another district, because in a state-level election, as you know, residency is an issue. I do believe, and Keoki is correct, that it is hypocritical, because it isn't a matter of your seat being eliminated so you can't run. They don't eliminate a seat. They just put you in the same district with someone else that you didn't want to run against, so you didn't think you could win against.
Thank you, Keoki.
Just a follow-up for Mr. DeJu, who just said here, it's not where you live that's important. If that is indeed true, are you willing to pull the ad that you're running against your opponent here and stop making this an issue then?
Keoki, what's important is the principles and standing on your principles. Colleen Hanabusa once articulated a very clear principle, that you should live in the district in which you seek to represent. It's a principle which I agree with and stick by and stand by here. And I think because Colleen has raised this an issue in her previous runs, when she ran in the district to which she lives in, the 2nd Congressional District, in 2002 and 2006, it's a relevant issue that people should know, recognize, and understand.
All right.